I think it was like 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years. Gosh, time is really flying.
It does, doesn't it? In this AI world, it's even going faster. Got to partner with people to keep up.
I'm glad you mentioned the word partner because that's where I was going. One of the early partnerships I saw between Nvidia and at a company in my neck of the woods, the CRMCX industry, was ServiceNow. And I think it was last year at Knowledge, Jensen was on stage. He was trying to get people to say, "Sir, I want my ServiceNow." I don't know if you remember that part. That didn't work too well. But the actual part where he starts, ServiceNow was like the first partner of ours in this space to get it. And it seems like you were very prescient at ServiceNow, being very prescient to build that kind of deep relationship with a company like Nvidia. How has that been, and what do you see happening this year, a year from now, as a result of that kind of partnership that ServiceNow has with Nvidia?
It's tremendous, the partnership with Nvidia. Absolutely. We continue to look at how do we advance our AI while being responsible, while elevating our compute power with partners like Nvidia. We're also big Microsoft partners. We have partners out there all over the place. And what we want to do is be democratizing our technology so you can bring in any data, any information on our platform, use AI from an orchestration perspective and create and reimagine the work you need to. So I think it is so important to not just close yourself off. You have to have partners in the world. Everybody can reach everything. Anybody can go to the internet and play with AI and pull it up. And that's what the world needs. And we have to do it responsibly. And with big partners, we were able to do that better and more efficiently.
There was another one that was really key that did get some attention, but maybe got a little overshadowed because those names are so big. The partnership you have with Genesys I thought was incredibly important because it's so focused on connecting with the contact center with workflow and what that could mean in an integrated sense, in a more efficient way to move that data across AIs. I think all these different AIs could be great, but they're only reach their potential greatness if companies like ServiceNow is willing to partner with these other huge companies so that users don't have to almost go like the application silo. We don't want the AI or assistant silo. We want companies like ServiceNow to work together, and I think that's so great that you guys focus on that.
You can't ask customers to swivel chair between technologies. So the great thing about ServiceNow is we get to be this experience layer across all of your sets of technology. And to your point, Genesys, Microsoft, Nvidia, whatever it is, we can create with our data fabric, a workflow data fabric, and with our RaptorDB database, we have the technology and the platform of platforms to be able to ingest, consume, take that to a different level, transform with orchestration, create outcomes across multiple sets of technologies, all within the ServiceNow ecosystem. That's winning all day, especially for customers, because otherwise customers don't need, and the CIOs out there, they're not going to rip and replace technologies they already have. So if they want to reimagine the work, change their outcomes, great news. Use ServiceNow, create that connection, to your point, with our awesome workflow, with our speed, and be able to transform the work and reimagine work in different ways for their customers, especially the call center, that we talked about. I mean, we run it all day long internally. Just did a demo, requester and fulfiller. Requester is the customer. Fulfiller is our agents making things happen. We are increasing the agent's productivity and our customer satisfaction time and time again as we hone and make this better and better. So yes, partnerships are all over the place. It's good for the business. It's good for everyone. And the great news is ServiceNow can bring it all together.